Today is February the 18th, 2025. This is Carmen bringing you your daily Bloodborne Remaster updates. No news on the Bloodborne Remaster today, no news on the emulator, no news on anything Souls related. In terms of gaming news, we'll touch on a few things here. So, more interviews from Shuhei Yoshida have been coming out, and he said something yesterday that was just like, it's so sad to hear. Shuhei Yoshida has been a part of PlayStation for a long time. Very, very long time. And at one point when Jim Ryan, became the CEO, he was given an ultimatum, which was you either move to off first party and into indies, or you leave the company. This is insane to do to someone who's been in the industry as long as Yoshida has been. And, I mean, if I'm being honest, Yoshida should be the dude in the director's chair and in the CEO's seat. What are we talking about here? It is so insane to me that Jim Ryan threatened to make him just, leave. The more stuff that we hear about Jim Ryan, the more it's clear that, he was the one who pretty much dismantled the machine, the well-oiled machine we had in the PS4 era. While I had my grievances with the PS4 era, it's infinitely better than what we've got now, We can say it confidently, PS5 has got no games. We got no games on PS5, brother. Third-party titles are carrying it. And these third-party deals were made years ago. FF7 games and FF16, that was probably an exclusivity thing way back in the day. I know FF7 and 16 probably was because they aided with development. Lost Soul Aside was way back in the day. We're talking about exclusivity deals that were made a decade ago that are coming out now, and they're the only games the PlayStation brand has. This is terrible. So I'm hoping that things will get back to normal and, they can actually make games again. Because, again, PlayStation's got no games, bro. Hey, listen, if it wasn't for Xbox, it's so funny. This is the golden opportunity for Xbox. You'll never get a chance better than this to take back, the hot seat in the gaming industry. And sadly, Xbox already gave up at this point. It is what it is. So, yeah, anyways, I'm hoping things get back to normal. It seems like Jim Ryan was old and senile. Like I said, they probably forced him out of the company for being old, senile, and just not, knowing how to run it. So let's see here. Anything else to talk about? I guess I can talk about Helldivers. So Arrowhead looked at the worst faction, the bugs, and then said, you know what? I got one more in me. And they added more terrible enemy types to the bugs after just adding terrible enemy types a week ago. We're in the gloom now. There's urban environments, which is cool. But again, the bugs suck. They suck. All right? And the enemy types that were there before sucked. And these ones suck. It's awful. Terrible. I don't know how they continue to one-up themselves. Also, I have to say, okay, me and my partner were talking about this last night. It's weird how, Helldivers has sold probably 20 million copies at this point. And sure, they put out a war bond every month, but half of that's rescanned content. They put out new content at a glacial pace. It's weird to see a game with Sony's backing, especially since it should be Jim Ryan's baby, because it was the only live service game that did anything. It's weird to see a game with Sony's backing and selling that many copies put out content at a glacial pace. I love Helldivers. God knows I do. I've had the game for only 2 months. I'm already almost level 70. All right, I've played this game a lot. I love this game. But again, you could stand to put out content a little bit quicker. We've been fighting the same 4 units on the Illuminate end for 2 months. And now you've put out 4 new bug units. What are we doing? Come on now. Are we ever going to see Cyberstan? Probably not. So yeah. I would like to see Helldivers. I can actually put out content at a reasonable pace. So yeah. I don't know if there's anything else to go over. Oh yeah, I should say, I'm going to get daily updates up when I can. It's tough to say for sure. I shouldn't lose power because it's just going to be a whole lot of snow. But we're going to get a lot of snow in my area, more than we've gotten in a long time. There's not a lot of ice in it, just a whole lot of snow. But, people around here, where I'm at, don't know how to drive in the snow because we never get it. So it's tough to say. So we'll see how it goes. I'm still going to get daily updates out as soon as I can. If I've got internet, I'm getting them out. So we'll see. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I do still have to work tomorrow, though, in the snow. So fantastic. We'll see. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. No news on a Bloodborne Remaster today. That's been your daily Bloodborne Remaster update for February the 18th or 19th, whatever it was, 2025.